If you are looking for budget iPhones, I don't think you'll find better options than the ones that I've got for you in this video. When it comes to Apple, we don't really have many choices as we do with Android. With Android, there are phones for almost every price point, even as low as $60. With iPhones, things don't work that way. We simply have to make do with few options available. If you think these iPhones are too expensive to be called budget iPhones, let me tell you, this is what we have to work with. I'm not saying iPhones are always more expensive than Android, but technically, yes, because at the end of the day, you will end up paying more to get one. It also explains why iPhone users are sometimes seen as being in the upper class of the society, or at least they like to see themselves that way. If you're looking for the best budget iPhone to buy right now, I've got you covered, but you have to stick around till the end of this video and like this video right away if this is what you've been searching for or something that you are interested in. So don't let me waste too much of your time. Let's get straight into it. Number one, I have the iPhone 13 Pro, not the Pro Max. And there are reasons why this phone makes the list. Right now, the iPhone 13 Pro is sitting at a very sweet spot around $300 to like $330, depending on where you're buying it from. For that price, this is easily one of the best budget iPhones you can get right now in 2025. First off, you are getting the latest iOS version, which means you are covered for years to come in terms of update and security. And also, the base model of the iPhone 13 Pro comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. You are getting the triple camera setup, the same quality level as the Pro Max. Whether it is video, whether it is photo, this thing delivers in every situation. The display is Super Retina SDR OLED display with Pro Motion technology, giving you a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. And that's a big deal because older iPhones don't have that features. So Apple first introduced it on the iPhone 13 Pro series, and the brightness goes up to 1200 nits, which is plenty bright, even if it is not as bright as the newer models. Design-wise, it is the same premium Apple build we all recognize, IP68 dust and water resistant, stainless steel frame, and that iconic feel in hand. Everything about it screams quality. Battery life is also solid with a 3095 milliamp cell, MagSafe charging up to 15 watts, and of course Face ID for security and other iPhone cool stuffs. Under the hood, you've got Apple A15 Bionic chip, which is a powerhouse in 2025. This chip is still fast, still efficient. It can handle gaming, multitasking, daily use without breaking a sweat. Now, the only positive downside is the size. iPhone 13 Pro has 6.1 inch size, which some people might find small, especially if you prefer big phones. So in that case, you might want to go for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but be ready to spend a bit more. Number two, we have the iPhone 14. You won't believe how cheap this phone is right now. Seriously, iPhone 14 is one of the cheapest iPhones you can get in 2025. And I don't think many people even realize this, but I'm sharing this with you guys today. Right now, iPhone 14 is going for around $287. Imagine $287 for an iPhone 14. iPhone 14 uses the same A15 Bionic chip as the iPhone 13 Pro. Yes, the iPhone 13 Pro that we just talked about now. So performance-wise, they are equally powerful and efficient. It also comes with 6GB of base RAM, 128GB of base internal storage, which make it perfect for people who like base model iPhones or small iPhones that feel comfortable in hand. There is no Pro Motion display here. You won't get the 120Hz refresh rate like we have on the iPhone 13 Pro, but the display is still bright, still sharp with great resolution and the familiar Super Retina SDR quality that Apple is known for. Everything else about this phone is solid, especially when you consider the price. For smart buyers, this is the deal. This is one of the best budget iPhones that you can pick up right now. And as for the battery, it's actually a little bigger than what we have on the iPhone 13 Pro. So on here, we have 30,279 milliamp battery cell with MagSafe charging that supports 15 watts. So you are getting slightly better endurance. And when it comes to camera, you have dual 12 megapixel at the rear plus another 12 megapixel on the front. Perfect for all photos, for videos, and FaceTime need. So overall, iPhone 14 gives you great performance, solid battery life, and premium Apple experience at a surprisingly lower price. Number 3, we have the iPhone 12. iPhone 12 is also one of the cheapest iPhones you can get right now. In fact, it is probably the most affordable one on this entire list. If you are new to Apple ecosystem, this is a perfect entry point. Or maybe you are upgrading from an older iPhones like iPhone XR. iPhone XR users, you have to upgrade. Then iPhone 12 is a great startup. It's a great startup for you. Right now, it sells for around $190 to $192, which is crazy value for what you are getting. iPhone 12 still runs the latest iOS to clear that. And Apple will continue to support this phone for at least 2 to 3 more years. So you are covered in terms of software updates and all of that. It is powered by the Apple A14 Bionic chip. Even though it is not the newest, it is not the fastest, but it is also fast, power efficient. It handles daily tasks, multitasking, gaming, or anything you intend to do with your phone. The display is another strong point of an iPhone 12 because you are paying a price for the same display. Super Retina SDR OLED panel. It is a huge upgrade from old models like iPhone 11 and iPhone XR. It reaches up to 1200 nits as well. While it is not as bright as the latest iPhones, the color accuracy and the contrast are still amazing. Design-wise, Apple gave it that flat edge frame we now see on newer iPhone models, making it feel more premium and more modern in hand compared to like iPhone 11 downward like that. For the camera, you are getting 12 megapixel dual setup at the back, 12 MP on the front as well. So your photos, your video, they will still look sharp and clean. The only real downside of the iPhone 12 is the battery. It is relatively small. It is around 2,850 milliamp cell, which means it might not last a full day if you are a heavy user. This phone was released back in 2020, so most of the units available now, they are either refurbished or pre-owned. That's not a big deal. If you manage your battery well or you replace it with a new one, so you will get a solid experience overall. And there's something that's also important that I need to mention. iPhone 12 was actually the first iPhone to support 5G. Many people don't know that. If you are upgrading from iPhone XR or iPhone 11 or older iPhone, you will definitely notice faster connectivity. Overall, the price you are paying under $200 for iPhone 12 is easily one of the best or easily one of the cheapest iPhones that you can get right now. Then moving to the next phone, which is also going to be the last one that I have for you in this video, is the iPhone 11 Pro. Interestingly, you are paying around the same price as the iPhone 12, roughly around $190 to $200. But this time around, you are getting it in a smaller and more compact body. iPhone 11 Pro has 5.8-inch display. There aren't many phones under 6 inches anymore in 2025. So if you are someone who loves compact phones that fit perfectly into your hand, this one is for you. And one of the biggest highlights of the iPhone 11 Pro is the triple camera system at the back. You've got wide, ultra wide, and that telephoto lens, giving you that true pro photography experience. The camera setup performs really well for photos and video. iPhone 11 Pro actually has a slightly larger battery than the iPhone 12 on the paper. This phone came out back in 2019. Battery life may not be as strong as when it was brand new. Performance-wise, it runs Apple A13 Bionic chip, which is still solid and efficient. And yes, it's running the latest iOS version right now. Keep in mind that Apple might only support it for one more major update or 2 more major updates. So it is nearing the end of its update cycle. One downside is the storage. Even for the iPhone 12 as well, the base model comes with 64 gigabytes, which is quite low for today's standard. Then I'd recommend going for 256 gigabytes of the iPhone 11 Pro to be on the safer side. If you are looking for budget iPhones with pro level camera, compact size, premium build, iPhone 11 Pro is still a solid deal under $200. So alright, I'm going to stop here for this video. If you'd like me to make a second part, maybe a continuation with more budget iPhones that are still worth buying, just let me know in the comment section below. I still have a very interesting ones that didn't make it into this video, and I'd love to share them with you. If you currently use any of these phones, please share your experience in the comment section below, especially how your battery is holding up right now in 2025. Your feedback can really help others make the right choices. And of course, don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Then we'll catch you in the next one.